Right when you realize that there's a problem and that the game's rigged, your first notion, your first inkling is to become free. But our definition of free has been misconstrued by Hollywood, it seems like, to be defined as locational freedom.
Like where?
Where you are, like nomadic, you know?
Right. Which is important.
It's important, but we are what we eat is much more important. It's not any coincidence that selfish, rugged individualist, long-distance nomadism that's been romanticized in their Hollywood is going to... It will, if we don't shut it down beforehand, if we don't stop it beforehand, it will just play into the elite's plan to rationalize moving everyone out of the rural zones and into their smart cities. Locational nomadism is fundamentally advantageous to bad apples because they burn bridges and then they move along and they burn more bridges. And so if you romanticize that, then it actually is actual quicker process for the elite to be able to vilify any type of
person that's
non-address established human living. We can't let people who are new to wanting freedom, wanting to be free, getting stuck on nomadism, on unintelligent, selfish, long-distance nomadism. Nomadism within a realistic traveling network that can be maintained after gasoline isn't available. That's the type of nomadism that we all need to be promoting and talking about. If I had had someone who I trusted beforehand telling me and showing me that that's retarded and don't get stuck on that, or don't even spend your time on it. It's stupid. It's all egoic and nearsightedness and greenhornedness. You know, it's like, then it would have at least sped me along and would have saved me a good years, you know? And those years is what we need for people to evolve in their mentality and their actions before shit hits the fan. It could be make it or break it, you know? We got a lot to do, and none of us, I think the worst thing we can do right now is say, whoa, we're trying the best that we can. Because that's that's like a ceiling thought or a ceiling term, like just how people like use the word enlightenment or something like that, which assumes that you can't enlighten anymore. It's not an ever-going process, you know? It's like we have a lot to work on, and the basis of us getting more done is to realize that we can get more done.
Right.
And to
put that ceiling.
Yeah.
There.
Like, oh, well, I'm trying the best I can. Dude, no one. I'm not trying the best I can. If you actually take a look back at the end of each day with that in mind, was there anything that I could have done that could have been using my time more efficiently to help myself and my community before shit hits the fan? Is there any way that I could have spent my time more intelligently? And all of us are fucking up. There aren't as many animals to hunt as there used to be back in the day when we all used to be hunter-gatherers. But there are plants available that we can't eat, or that we don't want to eat because we're so domesticated. Even if that's the only reason, it doesn't taste as good. But there's animals that we can have as pets. Having dogs and even cats be like the go-to mainstream pet is like, if we could change one thing overnight that would really help out everything, it would be for everyone to be able to let that go and open up their minds to and the best way that I've found, that I've realized that I can help illustrate that, is dividing all pets into producer pets or consumer pets. And it's a spectrum. So like if you have a hunting dog, it's helping to earn some, but I don't care what people say, their hunting dog does not live off your fucking game. You're feeding them supplement and feeding them dog food. Framing our pets as being more or less consumer pets or food producing pets is the best way to just set it out there for people, because this is such a sensitive topic. You can't just be like, your dog is going to be hell when shit hits the fan, because you're going to have to watch it starve, you know, or it's going to be barking and letting people know that that house over the hill has enough food left to feed such a loudmouth, and then you're going to get jacked, you know. like there's just you can't come at people with any angle other than just being like, oh, I view all pets, yeah, these are my producer pets, and I now view, because I don't have to feed them anything and they feed me, then I call them producer pets, as opposed to my dog that I switched out for them, that was more of a consumer pet. I had to feed him everything, even though he was a yellow lab and he could hunt and had hunted like a duck.